I'm Gemma. I'm the Education Manager and Facilitator at Zero to Hero. We are a youth mental health charity that's been out here in the Goldfields for the last week, delivering mental health education to young people in Kalgoorlie, Boulder and the surrounding communities. So myself and my colleague Giles have been fortunate enough to be supported by Ali Kent, MLG and City of Kalgoorlie, Boulder, Headspace, Hope and a wide range of other community services to receive this incredible information about how to keep themselves mentally healthy and also how to help others.
The Zero to Hero have been brought here by MLG Oz. I'll be honest, last week when Zero to Hero said that there was, they were reaching 12 schools and 1,600 children, I actually got emotional because I suppose, you know, with all the planning and then it comes out as that, you just think, oh my God, this is so good.
I think it's really a big thing, especially for boys, because a lot of boys, they grew up knowing that like it's more not a boy's thing to really care about. We don't really get a lot of representation when it comes to mental health, men do. And I think that's really important because a lot of it gets like shoved under the bed or stuff like that, yeah.
I can't tell you how important this is.
I said to the kids earlier, in the recent census, mental health has just surpassed any other chronic disease for what Australians are living with. So it really should be the focus of not only prevention but discussion and conversation and really relying on each other, not just services that are under so much pressure to support young people as it is.
Hi, my name is Giles and I'm a Senior Facilitator for Zero to Hero. Presented delving into mental health awareness, so just opening up conversations about topics around mental health, mental illness, depression, suicide, and also other things about how we can basically look after ourselves, ways of understanding ourselves, ways we can be more resilient, and a lot of education that's just a surface education about starting conversations in our communities.
I took away that there's a lot of helplines to reach out to, and so you can help your friends and stuff.
I think the reason, I suppose, why it's so passionate to me is that I don't want any other parent to go through what I've gone through, for there to be the help out there and that kids do reach out and get that help. Parents also need to have the tools to know how to have the conversations with their children.
I think young people have the answers. They're very well versed in the content already, which is great to see, so they're getting it from other places. What I think we're doing specifically here at Zero to Hero is we're reminding them that they have themselves to count on. So they are the first point of call. Often we know that young people are more likely to speak to each other first before they go to a service provider or before they even go to their own grown-ups. So we know that if they have the answers themselves and they can self-regulate, they can empower themselves to become the young heroes that they need to be for their own communities.
I love doing this because it is something that I wish I had when I was growing up. Having personally struggled with my own mental health issues, when I was younger, even today, we learn these skills, but sometimes a little bit too late.
Sometimes it's good to express your feelings. It's not something you should be ashamed of. And if you really need the help, you should just get the help.
I think it's important because we kind of get the gist of it. We always get told the gist of it, but we never actually get the full tour.
Yeah, it would be good to think that you help someone with how they're feeling.
The other thing I think is really important is that we capture our children when they're having mental health struggles before it gets to crisis point, because then we're much more likely to capture them before they go down the path of suicide. I think MLG, are really passionate about mental health, and their funding has really made this Zero to Hero event happen.
I think the support from MLG in my personal experience working in communities has been quite unique in that they've been sort of fundamental to the success of the Goldfields Young Heroes Tour. Yeah, it's not something I've ever experienced before. You can tell that their desire or their passion to help the community that they live in and support and work in, it comes from the heart, it's genuine.